Hey everybody, so I am standing in my kitchen, and if you know anything about me, I have been trying to raise biddies or chickens for a long time. Well, that time is finally upon us, so I'm really freaking excited about this. So yeah, I got a lot of things happening, right? I just got a new bed, I'm raising chickens all at the same time. I've kind of gone through this process, and I got all the stuff, and it was a lot of things that were needed to do this. And so what I did not know, and I found out along this process by watching like tons of videos about it, talking to a lot of different people who raised them and stuff like that. And so what I found out is that I'm going into my garage now, but what I found out is that when you raise chickens, baby chickens, when you first get them, they have to be basically raised in a warm environment for 6 weeks until they're fully feathered. I had no clue about that. But anyway, neither here nor there. And so a young lady that I talked to at the store, that's what she does a lot. And I guess we've kind of, became cool behind it, is she kind of helped me with my whole situation and told me what to do. So what we've done is we've gotten a crate or whatever, because we're going to raise them here. And we've already put the pine shavings in here or whatever. And here's the lid. And so we're going to put the lid on just like this so they can't get out with the hole on the top here with the chicken straw. Now, the interesting thing about what we're going to do is we were very scared about using a heat lamp. So we bought a brooder. We brought a eco brooder. So the brooder that we bought is like this, and it had a lot of good reviews. It was a little bit more expensive, but I didn't want to burn my house down, so I was okay with it. And so I'm about to go and put this brooder together. And I got the brooder here, and this is what keeps them warm. So they'll basically, if you can see like the picture on the side, they'll go under it. You help them go under it, and that'll keep them warm. And we're going to raise them in one of our spare rooms until they, get a little bigger, and then we'll take them and put them in a coop. And so in the interim, I'm trying to get this feed and water together. So I have the little feed thing, the metal feed thing, and then I also have the water container. Now, I was told that basically when I first get them, I want to give them some of the basically the medicated water or the supplemental water to give them electrolytes in their water, and that helps them because they get really dehydrated really easily, apparently. And that helps them. So I'm going to put this, and I'm going to make all of this up together and put their food and things together. And then we'll, hopefully the next time you see us, you'll see the brooder, you'll see the chickens, you'll see it all put together and ready for action. And we'll see how this whole process goes. Cross your fingers, wish me luck. All right. So I got it all set up. If you can see right here in the corner, I got it all set up. I got the brooder hooked up and connected. The only things left is for me to go get my biddies. What I do think, though, is upon my first cleaning, I think I'm going to see if I can find a tote that's a little bigger than this, because I want them to have a little bit more room. But this will do for now. I think I'll just see if I can find a bigger one, and maybe me and my husband can do what him and his dad did the last time and see if we have more success. All right. Food coloring. Because I have two different age groups, and I was going to give you the So the adventure begins. We are getting our chicks. Oh my God. Eric is holding the box. We're getting them from the Little Birdie Hatchery in Wake Forest. So people that are in Wake Forest, come and check her out. I promise you, she has a whole setup here that is amazing. Like, I'm almost like overwhelmed. So I'm really excited. And so we're getting them, and we're putting them in there to take home. And these are already 1 and 2 weeks old, so we won't have to do as much, but we're excited about it. So this is going to be very interesting. Here we go. So we're all home now, and we got the little warmer with the biddies here. We have 8 of them. I have some leghorns, some Rhode Island Reds. I got an Americana, and then I also have a Queenie. So I'm pretty excited about this, and they're just eating and drinking, and I've showed them where the warmer was, and I like this warmer because it doesn't get hot on the outside, but it's warm to touch on the inside, but it's not so warm that it's piping hot. And so I like the idea of that, and I feel a lot safer with this. So I would definitely, from what I can see, I definitely recommend this product. It was a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it is much more safer. Let me get that cord because I don't want no mess here. My dog, we done try to do something stupid. And so I'm really excited about that. And so we just built our own little, homemade type of little brooder for them. And as they grow, then we'll expand, and hopefully we'll see how they go over the next coming weeks. And they're eating now. They're drinking a little bit of the medicated water and in the brooder. All righty. Yep. And as you can see, my dog is she's kind of scared, but at the same time being nosy. So I know we gotta watch her, cause I can see where this is going. Come on, Mosa, go. Come on, go. Come on. So if you know anything about Mosa, Mosa is very inquisitive, but she mischievous at the same time. So I'll have to watch her. All right, that's it for now. So it's day one after my little babies have been with us for one day. So last night I put them in the brooder and they came in here. So the very first time I came in here, they were all piled up over there. And so I'm like, I don't think that they got the concept. So my mom wanted to see, so I got up and I brought them, came in here, I took them from the corner and I put them in the brooder again. And when I came back in here, the last time before I came to bed, they were actually all under the brooder sleep. So I think that they finally got the concept, this gonna keep them warm. And so they were in the brooder, sleep, under the brooder, gone, or whatever. And so now they're up just eating. I'm going to fix them some new water in a minute because they said you're supposed to fix them new water every day. So I'm going to make them new water in a minute. And see, you see he just went in the brooder. So I guess he was kind of chilly, and or she was chilly, and so she went into the brooder. So now they're like getting full. You see how they're going into the brooder now? So now I guess after they eat, they're going into the brooder because they're full, and they're like, okay, it's time to go back to sleep now. We have about 8 of them. And so I think it's a pretty cool process to see how this is like playing out or whatever. And so I'm gonna change the water because they get a lot of stuff in this feed somehow, and I don't know what they be doing, but they do. And so I'm gonna put some new water in there in a few minutes because they tell me to do that every day. So I'm gonna do that in a few minutes. I'm gonna take that out and put them some new water in there, and then we'll go from there. All right, I just wanted to give a morning check-in. And so, and I did turn the lights out so that I can keep them on the same rhythm as like sun up, sundown, like that. So when the sun came up, they were already up. So when I came in here and the sun was up, they were already up. And so last night when the sun went down, I had the lamp on for a little bit, and then I read about it and they told me to turn the lamp off because they stay on that same rhythm. So sure enough, I took the lamp off. I cut the lamp off, came in here, they were asleep. They were so quiet. Like you didn't even know they were in here. Like they didn't make any noise. And my mom, she wanted them to, she wanted to see them, so I forgot. And so I came in here and I woke them up for a little bit, and they came back over here and they eat a lot. Like that's all they do is eat. See, so I put a lot of feed in there yesterday, but as you can see, the feed is almost gone. So I'm gonna have to take that out, give them more feed, give them more water, and that'll be how that goes. So that's day one. So far so good. It's going pretty good. They don't seem to be as stressed out as I thought they were gonna be, and I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, they're seeming to be pretty good and doing pretty good, and I think it helps that I don't have tons and tons of them either. So that's pretty cool. All right. They're in the brooder. They're all asleep. And I just think it's kind of cool because they're in there getting warm and going to sleep. So the brooder really does work, y'all. I really like it. They were out here eating earlier. Now they're in there sleeping. He's kind of hanging out. But I'm going to be quiet so they can go back to sleep. So the chicks are kind of, I hear them a little bit, but they're trying to go to sleep. So they're in the office room, so the spare room where I also use to edit my videos. So I'm going to leave, but just follow me as I follow them over the next couple of weeks and see what it's like. And let's see how many I can keep going and how that's going to work and their growth process. This is pretty fun so far. It's been very interesting and different. They don't make a lot of noise actually when they're asleep. I almost forgot they were in here until I came out. I was like, oh crap, I forgot. Because once they go to sleep, they're pretty quiet. Like once the sun sets, they go to sleep. Like you don't really hear them. And so I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, you hear my dog in the background. She's making noise because she's ready to go. So anyway, I just wanted to say, y'all follow me as I do this